All right, so you've set up your settings for your podcast. You've got your cover art already. You've got a title. You've got a description for your cover art. You gave a URL where people can find you. Now you are ready to create your first episode. Select new episode, create an episode. And let's walk through this dashboard. We have record, and once you choose that, Anchor will ask for permission to use your microphone, so that'll be up here if you get a warning message. Make sure your proper input is chosen. I have several mics, so that's why you're seeing so many options. And let's record the intro for this episode. Welcome back to my show. In this session, we're going to be talking about 5 of my favorite tips to share with teachers when they are getting their Canvas courses set up and ready to go. So whether you're new or been in Canvas for years, I'm sure there's a tidbit that you'll learn. Stay tuned. Stop recording. Give that a second to process. And it's always a good idea to name it something descriptive so you know exactly what it is. Click this pencil and I'm going to call it episode 1 intro. All right, click the plus button to add it to my episode over here. You can also drag and drop video and audio files, and what I think is cool about that is if you add a video, Anchor will just strip the audio from it. So I have a few videos that I want to put here in my project. Get a message extracting audio from video. Very quickly, they upload and process. And a good tip here is to make sure before you upload it that the name is descriptive. I can see that this is tip number 1, this is tip number 4, this is tip number 5. So I need to kind of drag and drop things in their proper order. So another thing that you can do with the audio that you include is you can edit it. You can trim it, download it, or remove it. Play it back if you need to. Here you have a library, especially if there's an intro or an outro that you always say, that you always begin your show with. Have it here and just have it ready to drop over into your show. The next tab is music. If you have a Spotify subscription, you can use music from Spotify in your show, in your episodes. But the deal is that once you publish it, your show is only available on Spotify. Messages is a neat feature. With messages, you can ask your listeners to send in a clip, ask a question, and you can respond to it live on your show. And then transitions is probably my favorite. It's just a library of free transitions to add to your show. So have fun playing through these and seeing which one kind of fits the vibe you're looking for. I love it. Super soothing. I'm going to click this plus button, or you can drag and drop it and it adds it to your show. I want to open up with that. All right, now I'm ready to preview my show as a whole. I can see that it's 2 minutes and 4 seconds total. Welcome back to my show. In this session, I love it. Ready to save this as a whole. Enter my episode options such as my title, description. You can choose to publish your show immediately, or best practice is to wait a day or 2 or even a week to think about things, re-record, edit, get some feedback on it, confirm. Here's your show again, another opportunity for you to edit, delete. I can see the pink intro here, the audio that I recorded, the different clips that I uploaded. Again, if you have a Spotify account, you can add polls and Q&A. Customize this episode. This whole section is optional, whether you want to do season 1, episode 1, give a description, select your content. Here by default, it's going to reuse your podcast art, but I think for each episode, you should use unique art that represents what the topic of that show is. So with Canva, I use their podcast template and it fits perfectly. So I'm going to go fill in my title and description real quick and then get ready to schedule. All right, schedule episode. I can share on Facebook, Twitter, or copy a direct link to the episode. Here under episodes is where you have a list of everything that you have coming up, and I can see that 3/31 this will be released. Again, if I want to go back and view the details, download or delete, I can do that. And this is where I can make my changes. Thanks for watching. Happy podcasting.